Hey, I'm back. It's been a while. It's been exactly a week, which is too long, but it's all good. Things get busy, life gets in the way. Um, and also I really want to get past the story event that we've been working on for the last couple streams. I really want to wrap it up in a nice little bow, pick a different story event to build out. And things have been moving. Like I sat down, I thought this would be like a one-off event. I ended up making it this whole big ordeal with a lot of moving parts. And now there's a lot more options for the player when you enter this event. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot more than I initially just came in and thought, no options, no character interactions. And I sort of realized, like, if this is going to be a self-contained game, I need to add something more to the interactions that you have with the players. So, just as a way to catch you guys up on where things are right now, we're just going to run through the event as it stands. I'm worried about Anne. All she does is watch TV and read books. She needs to get outside more. She needs to get used to Pokemon. Can you take her outside? That's right. The pause is too long. That's one of the things that we decided. Happy to help. Should we force her? And I'm not sure. And I think happy to help just plays it straight. There's almost no back and forth in any dialogue options when you just agree with people, right? So, but you can go down different paths. This one being like agree, question, and sort of decline. The problem with declining is the story event never really would progress if at any point you could opt out of any story event, right? So you go, I'm not sure. And you say, you don't have to take her very far, maybe just to see the neighbor's Pokemon. And so this is bargaining, right? Where she's trying to convince you. And she's now saying, oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. And you can say, fair enough, in which case the event plays through, or you can say maybe another time. Okay, let me know when you think it'd be appropriate. And I should actually make it so that is supposed to take you out of the event without any of these things occurring. And so I need to change that because you can opt out and then it just defaults. But once you get into the story, like once you accept an event, you cannot exit out at any moment. Okay, so be safe. Dinner will be ready in 15 minutes. Talk about the Pidgeys. Ask how she's doing. Talk about the Pidgeys is playing it straight. There's a little bit of coercion down that path. For now, we're defaulting to all of the other options, so we're going to say ask how she's doing. How are you doing, Anne? This is also interesting. The option prompts are not going to be dialogue boxes every time, and I need to make sure that I'm consistent with that, because it could be weird if I'm not. She responds, what are you, a therapist? And you can not respond, or you can say no. And like, that's the question mark. It's defensive. It's like, no. Which I think is how people would respond when I think people tend to respond that way when like there's an abrupt sort of like attack, surprise attack. So we'll say no, I'm just trying to help. Fine, you first though. I need to make sure that makes more sense for the player. And then it just cycles through because I haven't. But we can see the talk about Pidgeys. Alright, Anne, our family has Nidorans and Zeros. It's because I don't have a rival name in this file. Has Pidgeys and Sparrows. Look, the Pidgey in the back evolved into a Pidgeotto. Do you want to get closer? Not really. So this is where it's weird, because now I'm giving dialogue boxes. I need to figure out a way to differentiate between dialogue boxes and choices that you can make. It's okay, it's tame. Say, but Pidgeotos are cool. I guess so. Have you read about them? See, this is the right path, because you're sort of tapping into her interests. They have the abilities Keen Eye or Tangled Feet. And then it won't play through because I'm in the wrong spot. So, again, lots of moving parts here. Let's go back to the home, though. Let's make sure that this event works. And I think we're just going to put dialogue boxes in quotation marks. And if it's not a dialogue box, then it won't be in a quotation mark. And I think that that is going to be how we differentiate them. Okay, happy to help. She thanks you, and you get into it. Should we force her? This is why I'm asking for your help. She looks up to you. And now these are both. I'll see what I can do. I hope I have enough space for these. I don't want to parent her. Good, I do. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, and you teleport. I don't want to parent her. She looks away. This one will be long. That's fair. I understand that this could strain your relationship with her, but Dad and I are worried. She doesn't help out with the Nidorans and she needs to grow up. This is why we want your help. You have Pokemon and she admires you. We thought it'd be a good fit. So final answer is going to be yes, Mom, or maybe another time. And then, yes, Mom, thanks, PN, you teleport out. Maybe another time. We'll give you the same dialogue boxes if you say no. Maybe another time, right? And so this we're gonna have to do a label. It's gonna be decline. That's the name of the label. And now we're gonna jump to that label. If you decline, jump to label decline. So if you say maybe another time, you jump to decline and you don't teleport out. Same thing with this. Which let me go all the way back up. Maybe another time. It's right here. Boom. Okay. Now, this is going to be... I think I don't need this section right here. I think this is between options. So let me double check though. So happy to help. Thanks, and you teleport. Should we force her? I'll see what I can do. Is where... Yeah, I think that's a duplicate. I don't think we need this. Okay. So that's happy to help. And the next one is... Should we force her? Where's... Should we force her? Oh, it's right here. Okay, yeah. Well, I was looking way past this. Should we force her? I'll see what I can do. And I don't want to parent her. Okay. Then I'm not sure. You don't have to take it very far. And then, again, this is a text response, so it's going to go in quotation marks. Fair enough, or maybe another time. Fair enough, thanks, you teleport. Maybe another time. Okay, let me know when you think it'd be appropriate. Jump to decline. So I also don't think we need this, right? Okay. We're gonna run through this one last time. You say happy to help, you teleport out. You say should we force her, followed by I'll see what I can do, you teleport out. You say I don't want to parent her, and then your more choices, you say yes mom, you teleport out, or maybe another time you decline. You say I'm not sure, she tries to persuade you, you say fair enough, you teleport out. You say maybe another time. and you decline. So again, I don't think we need this. Maybe the flashing was actually the game loading the same thing up multiple times. In the last, because the screen darkens, and maybe this is it, changing the screen tone again and reloading where you are, because it plays through to the end. Okay, that should be done. I could see myself maybe coming back and adding more to it if I wanted to add like a variable counter and start making it so you can affect your relationships, which I don't want to do right now. But like maybe down the road it'll be, oh, if you helped mom, then like your relationship with your mom improved, but the relationship with your sister decreased, and that could unlock future events. That sounds awesome in theory. I'd love to do it. But right now, it's not the main focus. When I sat down to make this game, I was not thinking tracking relationship variables for how you choose to interact with your family members, though I do love the idea. Because again, well, so this is why it's good to start with a small game. Because when you start with a big game, you get sucked into like, you're so ambitious, you make this huge to-do list, just absolutely massive. And then by the time you really solidify the game, you realize that even after making a massive world and populating it with tons of NPCs and sprites and Pokemon and everything that goes into it, then you realize that like you have to go back and event through the whole thing. That's what happened. That's what happened with my first game. I made a massive world. I made a story that cohesively went from start to finish. 8 gyms, Elite 4, trainers on every path. But I had it so that by the time you got to the second gym, you could choose to join Team Rocket. And my idea when I was designing the game was to have two completely different storylines play out. And it was too much. I finished the whole game. And I went back and started playing it and realized that it was super buggy at the start because I was learning Pokemon Essentials. And then on top of that, so I was like, okay, I need to debug my entire freaking game. And I need to also adapt the entire storyline to play through if you choose to be Team Rocket. Yeah, it was nuts. Maybe I'll pick it up again, though. No, man, you know, maybe. Okay, dinner will be ready in 15 minutes. So now this isn't a word response, so it's fine as is. Talk about Pidgeys. Look, oh, before I forget, because I bring it up every time and then don't do anything about it. The first pause, should we force her? This one. This one's too long. We're going to have it and see how that goes. 30 frames. Okay. Okay. We're back. So... talk about the Pidgeys. Look, the Pidgey back in Pidgeotto. Do you want to get closer? This is an actual question. Do you want to get closer? Not really. And then, again, word responses. It's okay, it's tame. The Pidgeotos are cool. I mean, who can argue with that? It's actually really funny because it's literally just a pigeon getting progressively bigger. And it does have the cool head, like, feather things that go really long. But it's, I mean, you look at Pidove, introduced in, what, Gen 5? And people are like, oh, it's just a Pidgey. Oh, anyways. Okay, it's okay, it's tame. I don't really like our Nidorans. I'm right next to you. Okay, move up, player move up. Wait 20 frames, sister move up. Pidgeotto turns down and screams. Wait, we're gonna do 30 frames. And then I think to kind of sell the monster jumping out, the Voltorb jumping out, I think the sister should say... Just turn left. Actually turn down. And then say... This isn't so bad. And then... That's when... the Voltorb jumps out. The grass rustles, the Voltorb screams, you wait 30 frames for the scream to play out, and then the Voltorb jumps out. Sister turns right, and then moves left and turns right, and you run in and save the day. Okay. And I think this stream I'll add the screams, because I'm getting tired of hearing Machamp scream for Pidgeotto and Voltorb. Okay, so that path is reviewed, and then here's, but Pidgeottos are cool. I guess so. And then, have you read about them? Oh. Shoot, this is one character too long. Shoot. Have you read about them? Ready for this? Did you read about them? I did. They have the abilities Keen Eye or Tangled Feet. Sister moves up, wait 20 frames. Oh, sister moves up, you move up, wait 20 frames, sister move up, goes down, screams, and then that's it. Okay, so if you ask how she's doing, how are you doing, Anne? What are you, a therapist? No, just trying to help. Sorry about that. I'll go touch the Pidgeotto for you. So this is interesting, because in this path, she's doing it not really because you've convinced her, but because she feels obligated. Okay, that should fix that. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of adding Pokemon cries. Here we go, there's a folder for the cries. And then where do I think I add it from there to here. I think I literally just take it out of the cries folder and put it in the sound effect folder. So, okay, we need a Pidgeotto. And a Voltorb. For those of you time traveling into the past to watch this, the Mario movie cast was announced. yesterday. And I watched it live. Like I'm sure so many people did. And I just can't believe it. It is just way too ridiculous. Which I say that, but I actually sort of want to I actually want to defend the casting. Well, let me clarify. I think the two wackiest ones are Chris Pratt as Mario and Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. The funny thing is, though, I'm actually really interested to hear Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Because, like, it's so funny and so out there and so odd, but I also just look at it and I'm like that just brings a lot of, like, crazy funky potential to Donkey Kong's, like, character to have Seth Rogen's voice. So those are the two that I'm just like, whoa. I totally am more on board with Anya Taylor-Joy. I think that's how you say her name. I could see her doing a good job. I don't know. I actually watched Queen's Gambit, but even watching it, like, see, okay, well, so I'll continue my defense of, and then I'll come back and provide the other side of it. There we go. They're both in. That wasn't so bad. I also don't think that, like, I don't think he is going to be, like, a bad choice. It's definitely, like, out there. All of these casting decisions are out there. Only a handful of them I look at and I'm like, whoa, that's... Jack Black as Bowser, awesome. Like, Jack Black has, like... You know, he's wild enough to be able to, like, embody it, right? And really get into it. And I think he could... Like, he's done voice acting for other, like, big projects. I loved Kung Fu Panda when that came out, like, 15 years ago or however long. It wasn't 15, by the way. I don't think. It was a little less than that. But I could see him making, like, a fun villain. And now here's the critique. Every single Mario character has a very distinct voice, right? Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh yeah, like Anya Taylor-Joy as like Peach, like, sure. And then I was like, wait a second, Peach has this super airy voice. She's like this very high pitched, like, airy kind of. Yeah, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it. And then, like, Key is another one where it's like, well, that's not gonna be bad. And then you're like, but, like, Toad's voice is so distinct. He's wailing with this raspy voice, like, and then you start to realize, like, oh my gosh, every single Mario character, even though it isn't a game with, like, dialogue, is still, like, super distinct. So, all that to say, who frickin' knows? Okay. I think that should work. Let's try it out. We're gonna go a different path this time. That was a better pause. I think I could get away with 20 frames instead of 30. So I'm going to say, should we force her this time? This is why I'm asking for your help. She looks up to you. I'll see what I can do, and I don't want to parent her. We'll go with I don't want to parent her. Mom looks away. That was a good pause too, actually. I understand that this could strain your relationship with her, but Dad and I are worried she doesn't help out with the Nidorans and she needs to grow up. This is why we want your help. You have Pokemon and she admires you. We thought it'd be a good fit. And then let's see what happens when I say no. There you go. Not now, my favorite show is on. It's like the perfect response when your mom's saying, oh, sister just watches TV all day, and then you go to your sister and she's like, don't talk to me. All right, let's see how the event plays out. That was bad. You load in, and then the characters appear. I need to fix that. Okay, be safe. Dinner will be ready in 15 minutes. Talk about the Pidgeys. Aridan, our family is Nidorans, and Zero's family has Pidgeys and Sparrows. Look, the Pidgey in the back evolved into a Pidgeotto. You want to get closer? Not really. It's okay, it's tame. Let's go with that one. That's weird. I just realized sometimes the text boxes don't, like when you select an option, they don't add it additional dialogue, and other times they do. I don't really like our Nidorans. I'm right next to you. Okay. This isn't so bad. That's perfect. Her pausing and speaking is perfect for the Voltorb. The grass rustling effect doesn't show up because Voltorb's transparent, which I just realized. Cool. Awesome. I'm actually the quality of life changes were amazing. So, I wish the grass rustle animation let's just try a different one and see if that makes a difference. Was the pause, were there any pauses that was too long? I think I said I could probably do 20-second pauses instead of 30-second pauses. Was that up here? I don't think it was. We're gonna go down to 25. Okay. Back to this event. Dinner will be ready in 15 minutes. Talk about the Pidgeys. Want to get closer? Not really. It's okay. It's tame. I think just delete this. And then if you say, but Pidgeotos are cool, she just responds, I guess so. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it. If it has quotation marks, there's no dialogue from you. I like the Pidgeotto cries and the Voltorb cries. After the battle... No, not event location. Set move path for our sister. Sister's gonna move down, move left, 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 and is gonna be out of there. I don't know if I want her to just like yell, Mom. Because how many O's can I put in Mom before people instinctively read it as Moo and then realize there's an M at the end? Let's see if that works. Let's see if Mom can pop up as text, and then you still have to wait for move's completion. And then we're going to teleport the mom and sister events out of here. And just to be clear, sister is at 02 and mother is at 12. Oh, I just pick it? I was listening to the Donkey Kong 64 soundtrack while working this week. Do you know how much music they wrote for that song? It is well, for that game, it's wild. If you look up like the OST for that online, it's like 5 hours long. Most game soundtracks that I find on YouTube are like, I don't know, like 1 hour, 2 hours. If it's an old game, it's like 30 minutes of music because they reuse it so much. It got taken down, which is unfortunate, but I used to love this 5 hours of Zelda music that I could just put on while working. And that's like borrowing from like the entire catalog of every Zelda game made. So speaking of, while I was talking about, so the reason I've been interested in Donkey Kong 64 is I'm thinking about buying it. That game takes forever to beat, but I mean, who cares? That's cool. Like it'd be fun. And then in the Direct, the Nintendo Direct, they announced that they're going to be porting N64 games to the Switch, and they showed the playlist, and I was like, "Are you kidding? I just played Ocarina of Time for the first time, and I have Majora's Mask sitting on my desk, and now it's coming to the Switch." But hey, I still get to play it on the original system, which is super cool. So, not too upset, but I'm just a little peeved. And then Sega Genesis games are also coming to the Switch, which is wild. I like Golden Axe. I haven't played it a lot. Like, I didn't own it, but it was fun. From the times that I played it, I was like, Golden Axe is a fun series. And then Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's like the game that I played the most on the Sega Genesis. So. But I mean, it's like, I already own the games. You know, do I really need it on my Switch? We'll see. Okay, so you teleport the sister and the mother back to their default spots. And then you need to beat them up. Let's set a move route for the Voltorb. And the move route for the Voltorb is going to be Disappear. Actually, before I get too far into that path, for the Voltorb Disappear, I think there is like a race event. Oh, it doesn't let me choose? What, erase this event? Nah. Okay, so Voltorb just disappears. I wonder if I also need to make it move back. so that it isn't an invisible object in a way. Yeah, let's put it back in the bush. There we go. Okay. So I need to go back and talk to Mom. How do I want to do that? Do I want to make a walk path where you... We're going to do it. This is going to be you. And you are going to go... Let's see, you're going to be right here, so you need to go down, down. How many lefts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a lot of lefts. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And then up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up 9 times. And then left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then turn up. Turn up. And also, we're going to increase the speed. And I don't know if you need to default it afterwards, but we're going to default it afterwards. And then we're going to transport you. We're going to play the door. We're going to fade to black, transfer you. And we'll also make the sister move a little fast. Okay, and then let's just rip the sound effect of a door. Oh, it's in the move route. Perfect. Play sound effect, door enter. And instead of door up, we're gonna do, yeah, we're just gonna do turn up. Okay, and then we're gonna rip what we have from this event, which is to darken the room. Wait, why am I making it more complicated? I can literally just... run this event. We're gonna have to change a few things, but... So first we're gonna get rid of the door enter. And let's keep the turn up. This is not going to be this event. This is going to be home door. Oh, I want to say it was the first one I did, event number 16. I guess I didn't change the names. It's event 13. Okay. Whoever put together this Paper Mario music playlist, the songs just like cut off. And then it starts a new one. Like, you could fade out. I don't know. Just an idea. Okay. Event 13. Event 13. Home door. We'll also need to add a switch so that when it teleports you out of the scene, the cutscene still keeps going. But that should be all of that, and now we're back to deal with the aftermath of your sister getting attacked by a wild Pokemon when you're supposed to be making her feel safe around them. Oh good, sister story. I'll just put a +1, and when sister stories however much or more, it'll do the next step. I'll just walk down the variables for sister story. I'm going to try something. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to see how it feels to darken, transfer the player. This should auto-run with the screen dark. I hope it works. That did nothing. Talk about Pidgeys. There's this really weird flash that happens whenever I select an option in the dialogue. And I don't like it. It's whenever I go from text to text with like a choice. That was good. I'm happy with that transition. Alright, let's beat this thing up. I think I'm going to give this Pokemon Explosion. I also need to make it so you can lose. The Voltorb disappears in front of you. But her running away saying mom was good. I think I'm comfortable with the Voltorb disappearing in front of you. Honestly, you just beat it. Oh. Do I have something mixed up on what event should be running where? Or maybe the sister couldn't complete her move path. Sister runs away, says mom. Teleport the sister, teleport the mom, change their obliquity, and then move you. That's you. Could the sister be getting stuck on something? Let's see. She's right here. Down, down, left, left, left. How many lefts? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't see anything getting in her way to pause the event from playing. And then player, there's nothing in your way. I moved the text though. I was wondering if it would be weird to have the text and then wait for move completion to be like sandwich, like. I'm actually, now that I'm playtesting this event, I'm really happy that there is an option to just like immediately agree with the mom and then to just go to the next part of the event. Do you know what I think could be happening? The text boxes could be loading the choice and then like bumping it up above whenever a choice appears, and that could be why the text box has a little like weird flash to it. Maybe I should give the player an exclamation point over their head when the Voltorb jumps out, because it is sort of like a fast reaction. I don't... Okay, so the player didn't like turn and look down, so I don't think that it's the player's move path that is messed up. I think it is the, Oh, the sister's running into the mom. Because the mom moves left 4 times, starting at 28-21. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the mom's getting in the way. Easy fix though. If the mom goes left 1 more time, they shouldn't intersect paths, and we should get a complete story. Okay, let's also, when the Voltorb jumps out, I wish I could get that grass rush, the grass animation to show. But because Voltorb is opaque, don't think it plays. Let's do Voltorb cry. Sister has a question mark. Wait. Voltorb jumps out. Sister turns right. And then you have an exclamation bubble. And then you run. And then yada 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 yada. Right here in the wait 8 frames, we're gonna control variables, and we're gonna set sister story add 1. So now sister story should be at 2. So then when you teleport back into the house, I can set the house up to be what it needs to be for sister story 2. Actually, I'm still peeved that this negative thing doesn't work. Like, it should run. It should move the sister and the mother into place, and then it should fade out. Okay, also one last thing. After it does all of this stuff, it's gonna erase. It just selected it. Erase event. Also, after you're done talking to the professor, erase event. Okay. We're doing it again. Here we go. I need to get rid of the line, she needs to get out more, and just, she needs to get used to Pokemon. They're both, it's redundant. It doesn't have to be both. Why? Why does it fade in, ignore the screen to black command, and then drop the mom and sister into place? Okay, here we go. You move too fast for the exclamation point. I'm going to get rid of that. But I will do the cry and the question mark over the sister. I do like that pause. I didn't even think you could just run away. I need to change that as well. You can lose, you can't run away. There you go. You run after her. There we go. Yay. Yay, and your mom's just here chilling. Oh wow, she didn't change at all. Wait a second, she didn't change at all? Doesn't she have a thing at the end of this whole... Yeah, self-switch D. Self-switch D. Self-switch D. Self-switch D. Self-switch D is she doesn't exist. We're going to move it above transfer player instead of after. Okay, maybe that'll change it. And then with this, we decided we're going to get rid of your exclamation because you're already running. And so we're going to do play the sound, question bubble. Was it really 30 frames? We're going to up it to 40. Actually, no, it was the order that was wrong. The sound should play, you should have a half-second pause, then the sister's like, what? And then the Voltorb jumps out. Okay. I wish the screen tone change just did its job. That's something I'll probably look into off stream. Okay, I think that wraps it up for tonight. Still a lot more to do because now we have the fallout where your parents get mad at you for doing what they asked you to do. Classic! Anyways, as always, thanks for watching the stream. It's a blast.